Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heidi. I am a seller on the Poshmark app. You can find me by searching the Noble Hanger, and you can also find me on Instagram at Heidi's Noble Hanger. And today I have a quick list of 5 tips I want to share with you if you are thinking about starting a Poshmark closet, if you are looking into maybe starting some reselling of some sort. I just wanted to share some of the things that I have learned through my experience as a reseller on the app, and hopefully that will be helpful to you. So if that's something you are interested in, just keep on watching. All right, so let's address the hair situation. I just took a shower and I always let my hair air dry before I do any kind of styling to it or even brushing. So I can do work and shower while I have 2 boys, while my boys nap. So this is what's going on and why I look like this. So now that that's out there, we can get started. All right, my first and biggest tip starting any kind of business, especially reselling, would be to not get in debt. And that seems a little crazy, right? But you don't want to go out and buy inventory to sell. When I first started, I was literally pulling things out of my own personal closet that I no longer wore, taking quick pictures and listing it. I started with career wear because I was transitioning from my regular, job to staying at home after having kids. My clothes didn't fit, so I listed it on Poshmark. So it became very easy for me to pull things out of my closet that no longer fit. Or now that you can list home decor, you can even pull items that you have around your house as decoration to list. So please don't go out and spend your money that you don't really have to spare on inventory, and maybe potentially lose that as maybe your item sits for a while, or you're struggling to sell it. So start by listing things that you have around your house and in your closet. Maybe ask family members if they have items that they are getting rid of during spring cleaning or whatever it may be, change of season. They don't want to take to their donation center or Goodwill. Have them give them to you, and you can sort through and see what is in good condition and list it. So please don't go and spend money on inventory. Sell what you have first, take that money, and then maybe go and find inventory then. But that way you have a little bit of cash to work with. All right, number 2 is, if you already have the inventory, it is very important that you take clear pictures. And this may seem like a no-brainer, but time and time again, I will go on the app and I will see pictures on my feed that are not either clear, they're blurry, they are way too filtered, or they are just not the focus of your listing. And by that I mean is, if you have a very nice flat lay, for example, if you have it laying on a nice rug, don't over accessorize it, don't overdo it, because then the buyer doesn't really know what you're selling at a first glance. When I talk about blurry pictures, make sure your camera is nice and clean, the lens, when you take your picture, and it becomes a very clear picture. That goes along with not having it be excuse me, cluttered. And by that I mean, when you're taking a picture, okay, you don't have a fancy background, you don't need one to start on Poshmark, you don't need one at all. You can take it on your wall, you can take it on, a nice rug, on a clothing rack, but don't take it with your personal closet, for example, like wide open, and then your item hanging, because it just looks very busy on the eye. We don't really know what you could be selling. And don't take it anywhere where it's very disorganized. It's just not very appealing to your potential buyer to see their item in a cluttered space. Make sure that the item that you're selling is the item that is focused and it's clear and it is very well represented. Which brings me on to point number 3. It's about having an honest and clear title and description. We don't really search for nice red top on the app necessarily. You want to put in the brand, make sure that people know exactly what you are selling, and then in the description, offer a honest description. You don't want to say that it is a great condition t-shirt, but then someone buys it and it has maybe, you know, stains or holes or things that you didn't disclose. It doesn't leave the buyer with a great experience, and that buyer is most likely not going to come back and shop in your closet. So make sure that it is honest, make sure that it is clear. If there's anything wrong with your item, disclose it. And it is simple as that. Number 4 would be to price your item fairly. Yes, there is a misconception that you need to price really high on Poshmark to make sales, or that there are a lot of people who will send you very low offers, but that's honestly with any platform. You are going to receive low offers. Price your item fairly. That gives you enough wiggle room that if you need to drop the price to maybe get some more traffic into your closet, or maybe entice a potential buyer into actually purchasing it, keep that in mind when you price. Don't price too high. Your item may sit for a while, but definitely do a little bit of research on the brand and the style that you have, and look up the comps, meaning the comparable items sold on the app, to kind of get a gauge for what you should be pricing your item at. And that brings me to the last tip. So once you've gathered your inventory, your few items from your personal house that you want to sell or closet, you've kind of taken the nice pictures, you have prepared your description and title, and you've priced it. Now you list it, and you want to make sure that you are listing consistently and sharing consistently. So once you have those things up and you have a few listings, just make sure that you are constantly sharing those listings. Anytime you share it, your item is seen by someone on the app, on their feed, and it just increases the chances of your item being purchased, versus it just sitting in your closet and someone actually typing in the very specific item you have that they are seeking. So list consistently, share consistently, and you should be well on your way to having a very successful closet. Now, these are very, very brief, very broad pointers that I'm sharing with you today. But if you have any very specific questions, you can drop your question on the comments below, or you can also come find me on Instagram at Heidi's Noble Hanger, and I'd be more than happy to share any more information with you. But I just wanted to share those things with you that are very, very important when you are first getting started, and also hopefully it answers any questions that anyone could have if they are considering starting a Poshmark account. So if you enjoyed watching this video, if you got anything out of it, please give it a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you subscribe to my channel, I have plenty of other things that I want to share with you guys. But like I said, this is for beginners. So if you have any questions, leave them below and I will happily answer them. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.